Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena.
One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect. I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me. Feel just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings. They on me. They rain and they rain. Yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. It sound like we drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rim, riding on rims. Came in all black to that. I came back to my to that. Ripping off Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac. Nothing but class. It's never been average. Never been on. Averix on me. I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra. I want it. I will. Get you a wheel. They carry it. We fighting a little. My is hard. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag. I'm done. My bag on God. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies. Cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Grew for this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Bounce on these, I learned from Sanaa. Back in my bag and as big as a duffel. With blessings on blessings, I came through this struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God.
Yeah, yeah. I came through the rain and I came through the thunder. I pushed through the pain, I'm laughing at summer. My hair was way hotter, I feel like a soda. Escape with my truth, I came back like Nirvana. Throat is all rocky, it's nothing I real. Go back to back, baby, can't no one here see us. Stomach it all tied, look like a Leah. Went back and forth and back, just like a cornerback. Yeah, yeah, you got veins, I respect whole veins. Tell them get low, man. Just flying high, I gave them low, man. Super the color the whip. Culinary on my wrist, cooking you, I ain't forgot what you did. State of it all, eventually falls. Frequency, this is the ship, I'm home.
I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God.
Like damn, why I get a like Aaron, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like what, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. To the 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set it down them streets. To the boy alley hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony, I'll grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you living on spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly, with a watch 250 and a so silly. Yeah, 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 yeah. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little ratchet. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. Where you all when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but it's get burned. got turned, got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big wrapped up shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like damn. Why pocket like yarn?
Hey, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That on for hours. Straight out the minutes. They calling up Deanna. Straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, they pay out, they pay out. I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers. The big watch the women.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
Periscope Divas to kick off.
Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And we're underway in prime time on Thursday Night Football. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Now read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a 1-yard pickup there, but that's not going to help a ton. It's 3rd and 15.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on fourth down. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Rams will take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I may love watching a great... I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. To help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now run here with Blake Corum. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Corum again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He's dropping back to throw. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Spears running behind center. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. And this is Spears. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Browns are lining up to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. He'll take it in short of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They're set up at the 35 now. They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Gets this one to Blake Corum. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Christian Harris on the stop. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's in the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Spears on the give, headed right. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. Gets the better defenses in this league.
From the 28. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
In the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking for a throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defenders not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt reaches 50 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds his man, Corum. He's contained at the line for no gain. Christian Harris on the stop.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Give to Corum from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
On 2nd and 12 now. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there, and that gives the Browns a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the red zone. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Browns driving ahead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now a give to Spears. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Spears has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. It's a Tyjae Spears touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's first and 10 from the 34. They'll start on the ground, Corum. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, those big guys are taught that if you can't get to the quarterback, guess what you can still do? You can get a pass breakup. That's perfect timing to get his hand up and knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up a throw. Short pass brought in. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. He's going to throw this one. Throw left side, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. From the 21. This throw is caught. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams push their lead to 3. Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. To throw it on first down. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fox now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Pass play coming here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking to the air here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On the handoff, it's Corum. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Complete. It's Atwell. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
They'll turn to Corum on third down. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. The Rams are set to punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Spears. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 23. That one's caught along the left sideline. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Now Spears. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He has the first over the middle. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's Ford running right. Down to the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Staying on the ground with Ford. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's got a man left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Cut out left. It's a pickup of 11. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 from the 41. A give to Corum. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10 now from the 30. They're throwing it. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Corum straight ahead. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Five men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. Mevis able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running it with Spears. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run once more with Spears. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Sending a receiver left. From the 41. It is caught left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Spears running behind center. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Storms are mine, but you know she living major. When you flying up the city, ain't no cares. Don't know what that means, it's getting bigger.
From the 48. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Spears on the carry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Browns holding just a 1-point advantage. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Setting up to pass. This one taken in by Corum. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an L.A. 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Give to Corum from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Spears trying this straight ahead. And this is only a short gain. He's stuck down at the 33. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's a return from the 7. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw? Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on